Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Just want to take this time out, man, just to thank you guys very much for subscribing to the channel. I just give you a little bit of info on what's the reason that I created this channel. And the most important reason that I actually created and started this channel is because I got honestly tired of going to see my doctor 3, 4 times a year and being told that I'm overweight, that I need to lose weight. Just give you a little backstory of about myself. I was born 10 and a half pounds, so I've been chubby from birth. I was born chubby. So throughout my whole life, majority of my life, I've been chubby, very, very heavy. So approximately a little 5 years ago, a little over 5 years now, I went to my doctor and she told me, she was like, listen, you've been my patient for a long time, but you're heading in the wrong direction. And she's like, your blood pressure is to the roof, your cholesterol is to the roof, you're pre-diabetic. And that's what made me stop and look and like, damn, what's crazy? My grandmother died because of diabetes. My little nephew, who is 10 years old, has type 2 diabetes. My mother has have type 2 diabetes, my mom's. So diabetes runs in my family. So after seeing my doctor that day and she gave me that information, I'm like, wow, I really have to change. I really have to do something to change my life, honestly. And I didn't want to go through weight loss surgery. I didn't want to do no steroids. I wanted to do it the hard way. I wanted to earn it. So I decided to go to one of those stores, and I bought me a bench from my house, a bench and a couple of dumbbells. Mind you, I was over 300. So I was in my 300. I was over 300, and I was heavy, dude. I was in my 300s. So then I'm like, all right, you know what? So let me start working a little at a time. Let me start doing it. Let me start doing it. And I started doing it. First, I started one day a week, and then I'm like, oh my God, I can't do this. This was just too much. Then eventually I just started doing 2 days, 3 days. And then, it started working in. Everything just started getting easier and easier and easier. But before I started this channel a little over 2 years ago. Before I started this channel, I was already on my weight loss journey, but I wasn't comfortable enough to go on camera because I was ashamed of the way I was looking. The way I looked at the time, I was ashamed of that. And I'm not, whoever out there that's, in the 300, 400s, don't be embarrassed. Don't be ashamed of who you are. Like, I used to be one of those people that I was afraid to be on camera. I was afraid to take pictures of myself. I was just embarrassed. But finally, a little over 2 years ago, I built up the confidence. When I dropped a couple of pounds, I built up the confidence to start a YouTube channel, and hopefully other people that's going through what I'm going through could learn a little bit from myself. I don't know who I could help out in this world, but I was just willing to help whoever needed help. I was willing to be a part of the helpful community. So I started a channel, and I started basically documenting the things that I'm doing on my exercise journey, on my health journey. So I started working out in the back of my house, which I have videos on this channel that you will basically see. I started exercising from the backyard of the house, and still I didn't have the confidence to go to the gym at the time. Because, still I didn't want to be around people, but I was in the back of my house by myself, just making little videos, like, what, hopefully this video could help somebody else out there that's going through what I'm going through. You know, it's a lot of ways that you could lose weight in this world, but I never was one to opt in for the weight loss surgery or for steroids or PEDs. I never wanted to be one of those people because my doctor is telling me that I need to lose weight and live a healthy lifestyle. Me going on weight loss surgery is not me doing what's right to lose weight. 85 to 90% of people that do weight loss surgery, it's a big possibility they are going to go back in the habit of eating a lot and gaining the weight back. So I knew that. I'm like, most important thing to live a healthy lifestyle, it has to be discipline. It has to be about discipline. So I decided to take the hard road, you know, and not say nothing wrong with people who do steroids. If you do PEDs, that's on you. But I was tired of going to see my doctor, honestly, 4 to 5 times a year. I was just tired of going to see my doctor so many times a year. So I'm like, there is no way I'm opting into doing PEDs. No, hells no. You got to see a doctor like every 2 months when you're on PEDs. I'm like, I don't like going to the doctor that much. And it just wasn't healthy. It's not a healthy lifestyle. If you want to do it, do it. That's your choice. So I just started working out on the back of the house, building up the confidence to join the gym. And that's one of the reasons why, I decided to get the channel going. And because I know a lot of people out there, man, go through the same thing that I go through. Like they don't have the confidence to go to a gym and exercise and, to live a healthy lifestyle. But hopefully this channel, you could see me and you probably see me now and you think like, oh, this guy is in shape. It was never this case a couple of years ago. It was not. It took me a lot of hard work, man. It took me a lot of hard work. But the most important thing that I learned that you need in life, in every aspect of your life, is discipline. I swear to God. Because without discipline, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, man. It took me a lot of being disciplined to get where I am right now. It was not easy. It was not easy, man. And to those people out there that see this video and are going through similar situations, that they're heavy, they're going to the doctor and the doctor tell them they need to lose weight and they need to eat better, and it's hard for them. It's gonna be hard. When you're accustomed to sugary food, you're accustomed to eating a whole bunch of carbs every day, it's not easy to just get off and be like, you know what, I'm gonna shut this off right now and then I'm gonna do something different. And it's not that easy. It took me a little while. It took me a little while, but finally I started being very disciplined with food. That was one of my biggest challenge was food. I was working out, but still I wasn't getting the weight off because of the way I was eating. You know, the way I was eating was crazy, it was horrible. I was eating a lot of sugary foods. I was, eating a lot of carbs, lots and lots of carbs, man. And I decided, I'm like, okay, something has to give. Something have to give. I need to lose this weight. I need to come down to at least 250 pounds, 260 pounds. I need to start coming down. That's when I was barely breaking 300. So then I'm like, I need to start thinking about 250, 260, which was my first goal, like to get down there. So I'm like, okay, let me discipline myself with food. And I'm not telling you people out there go on some crazy diet. No, hells no. You don't have to go on a crazy diet, but you just have to watch the things that you're eating. You have to be very cautious of everything that you eat. Literally. You cannot lose weight and you cannot live a healthy lifestyle by eating a lot of sugary stuff every day, especially processed sugar. You can't. Fruits is very good, but fruits are also there's a lot of fruits that contain a lot of sugar. So me knowing about those things, me will actually have to learn about it. Now I know about it now, but it took me a little while to learn about foods. And the reason why I wasn't losing weight and the reason why, my body wasn't coming down from 300 pounds. So little by little, I'm like, okay, you know what? I have to cut back on my carbs. And most importantly, I have to cut back on the sugar that I'm consuming on a daily basis in my body. So I started first and foremost, I cut off, I started little by little, stop soda. Stop drinking soda. I started little at a time. Started drinking more water, stop doing the soda. I was drinking at least a 2 liter soda every day. So eventually, just little by little, I started cutting back to more water, for more water. Every time I'll get thirsty, I'll drink more water. Just little by little, started cutting back. Start cutting back from the fruit drinks. Like people be thinking like, oh, you go to the store, you go wherever and you buy a bottle of apple juice or orange juice. A lot of those things, still they be adding processed sugar in those drinks. You know, they call it fruit drinks, but they be adding processed sugar in those drinks as well to make it more tasty. So I just started opting in for drinking more water on a daily basis, you know. And after that, man, throughout time, the weight started coming off. It started coming off little by the time, controlling the food, and actually just getting up and going to exercise. You know, the exercise was a little hard for me at first. You know, it was hard. I'm not gonna lie, man. It was a little hard for me because I was so heavy. Every 10, 15 minutes, I would have to take a break, sit down, you know, and then do it again. You know, but if you're out there and you're going through the same type of stress, the same type of struggles in life to lose weight or to just don't give up, man. Don't stop, you know. So that's the reason why I made this channel to like basically document my life on where I was before and who I am now. There's videos on this channel that you could go to from the beginning that I show you pictures of me being over 300 pounds. You know, so my life is well documented on this channel. And I'm happy I did it, you know, so hopefully other people that's going through what I'm going through could, you know, could just look at me and they could know they could do it themselves. Like you don't have to do surgery. You don't have to go to use steroids, PEDs. You don't have to do none of those things. Because when you do surgery, that's you're taking the shortcuts and you still when you take that shortcut, you're putting your life at risk. You don't want to do nothing to lose weight that's drastic. Weight loss surgery is drastic. You know, you're gonna get the weight off, but once again, when you're doing drastic stuff like that, it's an 85% possibility chance that you're gonna gain the weight back. You know, so if you do it with discipline, if you include discipline to lose weight, you will never gain the weight back. Because on your journey, it took me over 5 years to get the way I look right now. It took me over 5 years to look the way I look now. And I'm happy with the way I look now. You know, I'm very happy. I'm very happy now. I go to my doctor once a year. And when I go see my doctor, my blood pressure is normal. My cholesterol is normal. I'm no longer pre-diabetic. Like I'm happy. Like I'm not getting tired no more fast. You know, no, I could run. Now I could be like I'm on this bike right now. I could be on this bike for very, very long. I could be on the treadmill for very long. I go to the park in the summertime. I go to all different parks and just work out with total strangers. That's also documented on this channel. You know, I make video with people that I just walk up to them in the park and just tell them, let's just get a workout in. You know, so this channel is just based on my life, my journey, and my journeys that I keep going right now. I'm still on the journey. You know, it's an everyday thing, but the journey became comfortable for me. Like I made the journey now is like a part of my life. I wake up every morning, 3:30 in the morning. You know, get up, wash my face, brush my teeth, get dressed, go to the gym. You know, when the sunrise is not even close, I'm in the gym working out. You know, from the gym, go home, shower, and go to work. It just became a part of my life. I do it every morning and I love it. You know, I work 2 jobs, but you got to do what you got to do. You have to make it comfortable. You know, you have to make it comfortable for yourself. If you're doing anything in life it seems like a burden to you, you're not going to want to do it for a long period of your life. You're not going to want to do it for long. So you have to make it a part of your lifestyle. You know, you have to make yourself comfortable doing it. You have to like doing it. And most importantly, you have to know that you're doing it for the right reasons. You know, hopefully this is what this channel is about. Like, just to let people know that you could take the hard road to lose weight, but you could do it and you could love it. You will do it every single day and you will actually love the journey. You know, I'm not telling you to be like me. Nobody should be like nobody else. Be yourself. But this channel is to just let everybody out there know, man, it's always a way. If you're willing to do it, there's always a way you could get it done. You know, so don't give up. I don't want you to give up and think the short term. Don't never think the short term. It took me over 5 years, once again, to look the way I'm looking. Over 5 years. I've been dedicating myself, my life, to making a change. To eating correct, to exercising. It took me over 5 years, and I don't know how long it might take you, but hopefully you could look at these videos and you should know that don't give up. As you can tell, this channel, I lift a lot of heavy weights. Now I got strong and I lift a lot of heavy weights. So that's how you see the definition in my body. But I could assure you that I never ever in my life used PEDs, steroids, never. I don't even take supplements. I don't even drink protein powders and none of that stuff. My protein shake is what I make in my house myself. I don't go to the store and buy me no protein shakes. Hell's no. I don't use no protein powder. I don't do none of those things. I don't use no creatine, nothing. Honestly, all I do is eat what's right and drink water. That's it. I'm being very honest with you. Very, very honest. Once again, I'm not trying to tell you out there you have to go on a crazy, crazy diet. No, hell's no. You don't go on a crazy diet to live a healthy lifestyle. That's not what you do. You gradually know what you're doing by every single day. You're watching and you're visualizing everything that you eat, first and foremost. And that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing that a lot of people cannot get over is their food consumptions. A lot of people are struggling. That's like the biggest step to get over. When you intended to live a healthy lifestyle and to lose weight and to just be a healthier person, the biggest challenge that I'll say 90 something percent of people have is the food. It took me a little while, man. It took me a little while to get over that myself. Because I was accustomed to pizza, bread. I was accustomed to eating rice, to eating pasta. I was accustomed to eating potatoes all the time. I was accustomed to those food. I was accustomed to drinking soda. I love soda. I used to love soda a lot. I was accustomed to drinking juice, those bottled juice. Those are things that I was accustomed to doing for years. So you know how hard it is to loving to do certain things for years, and all of a sudden, you know that you have to stop. That you know that what you're doing eventually is going to lead into a disastrous lifestyle. It's going to lead into you either being in the hospital for a long time, or you're going to be on 8, 10 different medication to go through life. So it wasn't easy for me, man. I don't want you to sit back there and think that I'm trying to say like, oh, I look this way 5 years later and it wasn't easy. No, hells no, it wasn't ever easy, bro. It took me, no lie, to be disciplined with food at least a year and a half to get it dialed in to where I could be like, all right, you know what, I'm comfortable with this now. And a lot of people will say, oh, eat salad. No, don't just go out and be like, oh, let me eat salad. No, hells no. I'm not telling you that at all, man. The whole point of it is if you like sugary stuff, scale back. That's what I did. I made this channel to show you that I used to love sugary stuff. But eventually I wanted to change my life to live a healthier lifestyle. So I know me eating a lot of sugary stuff was not good for me. So I know for a fact that I cannot just get off of eating a lot of sugary stuff. I know for a fact I couldn't just get off of just drinking soda. I've been drinking soda for years. So how am I just going to just stop and just give up soda? No, I know it's not going to be that easy. But what I did, I just constantly scaled back. From scaling back, meaning that if I'm drinking 10 glasses of soda a day, I will go to drinking 9 glasses of soda a day. And then the following day, I will go to try to drink 8. I used to do it every week. I would give myself, okay, you know what, Lenny? This week, you drink nine glass. Next week, aim for 8 glasses of soda. And that's how I did it. I did it by giving myself a time frame. Like, you know what? You don't have to rush. You have to get off of this stuff. So give yourself a time frame to do it. I just started scaling back. I started scaling back and watching and observing everything that I put in my body. That was one of my biggest things, my biggest accomplishment that I thank God for, that I accomplished to being who I am now, was the food. Because without being disciplined with food, oh my God, you're gonna lose the weight, but you're gonna put it right back on. You know, you're gonna lose it, you're gonna put it right back on. The food is the biggest problem. I don't care if there is people that I met, right? There's people that I met along my journey that literally exercise, they work out 4 to 5 days a week. And I met them over 5 years ago, and there's nothing changed about their bodies. But guess what? I see them all the time in the gym. For the past couple of years, I've been in the gym. I see them in the gym all the time. Every morning they get up and go to the gym, but their bodies never change, and they're always complaining, why do I still look the same? Len, why do I look the same? And you change, you lost so much weight, you look so good. The difference with me and you, though, the difference that I said with me and you is that I'm disciplined with food. You know, like I'm very disciplined with food, man. That's the biggest difference between me and you. Like you come here and you exercise and you think because you're exercising that you could still eat whatever you want. No, you can't. No, you can't, dude. You see a lot of these guys with his other channels with six packs, big biceps, crazy legs, and they eat whatever they want. But people who you see doing that stuff on social media, trust me, I'll put 95% of people that's doing that, eating whatever they would like to eat, and still have a crazy physique, have a crazy looking body, nice six pack, nice tight abs, bro. It's a 95% possibility they are using some type of PEDs. They're on some form of steroids. It's no other way. Listen, bro, I work out all the time, and I've been doing stomach exercises. It's all documented in this channel. I do a lot of stomach exercising from the back of the house to the gym. Over 5 years I've been exercising, and I'll tell you right now, my stomach went down crazy. My stomach used to overflap in front of me, like hiding my private parts. You know, my stomach is flat now, but it's not flat compared to the people that you see on social media with complete six packs. Hell's no. It's not possible. It's not possible being 190 pounds, 200 pounds with a flat, tight abs. It's not possible unless you're on some form of PEDs. I'm telling you, I've done met a lot of people, man, in my journey over a little over 5 years that offered me PEDs, that offered me the use of steroids. And I denied it because I wanted to be on a journey of with values. I want to be on a journey that basically that was value. That people will see me taking the harder road. That people will look at this channel and know that this guy, look from where he came from and look at him now. And he never did steroids. You know, I never did weight loss surgery. I never did none of these things. And that's the reason why I created this channel, to just show people that you don't have to go down that path. You know, I don't have to be going in and out the doctor's office worrying about me catching a heart attack. I don't have to worry about my livers. I don't have to worry about my kidneys because I'm not doing no enhancement drugs that's going to destroy my inside. No, I decided to not be a part of that. I wanted to live a healthy lifestyle, and I wanted to do it the right way, the hard way. There is just no other ways. If you want to be healthy in this world, if you want to live a healthy lifestyle, there is no other way. You know, you could take the shortcuts, never work. And this is documented on this channel. I don't do shortcuts, and it worked for me. You know, so it could work for you as well. You don't have to take shortcuts. You don't have to go to weight loss surgery. You don't have to go to the steroids, the PEDs. You don't have to do none of this stuff. You know, you could do it the way I did it and the way I'm still doing it and get crazy good results. And the way that I done it, the way that I'm still doing it is by being disciplined with food. That's the biggest problems. That's the biggest problem I have, that the biggest problem I had. I no longer have that problem because I'm very disciplined now with what I eat and when I eat. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of people out there that want to lose weight. They want to look different. They want to have a better outcome with the way the body look. but yet they want to eat whatever they want to eat. You can't. These companies out here nowadays, they're putting so many different chemicals in their food, and it's all based on money. It's all based on profits. These people don't care. They don't care who they're killing with what they're putting in their food. They don't care at all. It's all about profits. It's all about money. It's all about, I want to have the biggest house. I want to drive the nicest car. Whilst they're killing people who don't have the money and the right education to look for it in a better way. There's a lot of people out here that they just use food and they don't understand that. I think personally, I'm not a doctor and don't take this advice, but I think personally 95% of the sickness in this world comes from food. I swear to God. Like over the years, I've been on this weight loss journey. I've been studying up, I've been looking into a lot of different things. And I think a lot of the cancers and the heart problems, the kidney problems, the lung problems, that's all food. I think all of the sickness, majority of the sickness in this world comes from food. Because the manufacturers of food, the people that produce those food, they don't care, bro. They don't care about other people's lives. They care about them and their families. A lot of these people, they make this food and they don't care about others, many other little kids. They just they promote the food to kids knowing that this is going to have a harmful way of their life. It's going to harm them later on in time. It's going to harm their brain. It's going to be very harmful for their brain. They don't think about it. They just think about the profits. All the little kids, they're gonna grow out of it. They're active. No, they're not. You marketing candies and all the sugary stuff for the little kids. Eventually, they're gonna get over it. They're very active. They're gonna run all over the place. They're gonna get it out their bodies. Come on, bro. It's a lot of people out here that just don't care. They're doing it for the money, just for the profit. So you have to be careful and you have to be cautious of everything you put in your body. That's the biggest challenge with a lot of people who intend to lose weight. That's one of the biggest challenges, man. But there is no beating around the bush. I wish I could sit here and be like, oh, there is a magic pill that's you take that pill and your heart is going to remain the same. Your kidneys are going to remain the same. Your lungs are going to remain the same and you're going to lose weight. No, fuck no. Hells no. There is no magic pill like that. And if you do steroids, which you're going to lose the weight, trust me. For every steroid dose you take, for every cycle you're on, is damaging something else. It's damaging your inside. It's damaging your kidneys. It's damaging your heart. It's damaging your lungs. It's doing damage in your body that you have no idea about. But remember, if you want to lose weight, you want to do it for the right reason. You want to lose weight and live a healthy lifestyle to have a longer life. You understand? Not to do it for the outcome of you're going to die in 10 years. No, you're doing it for the outcome that you're going to have a longer life. So with that intentions, you have to know like, okay, if I want a longer life, I have to do this shit the right way. It's no other way. I have to take it upon myself and do it the right way. So hopefully, man, this channel could make you see that it's possible to do it the right way and having patience, and you will get the result. This is the point of this channel. Is to just show people that you could lose weight, you could live a healthy lifestyle, and you could do it the right way. You don't have to take shortcuts. You could be active, but the most important thing, be cautious of everything you put into your mouth. It matters. Right now, at this point, you don't think it matters, but it matters. The things that you eat really matter. You know what I mean? So think about everything that you eat on a daily basis and scale back. Scale back little by little, but scale back, and eventually you're going to get to the point of you don't want to touch none of this stuff ever again. Like me now, you will not get me to eat a slice of pizza. And it's not, you just not get me to eat a slice of pizza. You won't get me to eat pasta. Because those things, it makes you, I know what it does to your body. Simple and plain. I know the ingredients that's in pizza. I know the effects it has on your body. So that's the reason why you will not see me eating a slice of pizza. You will not see me eating fast food. I'm not one to be like, okay, let me go to one of those fast food restaurants and bust this down on a daily basis. Hell's no. Like I have a bunch of nephews that I hang out with, and I'll take them places. And once in a while, I'm not saying cold turkey, give everything up. Once in a while, I'll eat a burger, I'll eat some fries, but that's once in a while. That means once every 3, 4 months. You will never see me every single day eating fast food. You will never ever see me drinking soda. Never. I will ever drink soda ever again. After learning the chemicals that it take to make sodas, you could just look it up yourself. It's general knowledge. Go look at the ingredients that it takes to make one bottle of soda, and you will be horrified yourself. So me knowing those things, hells no. I'm not trying to touch none of these things ever again. It's just not worth it for me, bro. Hopefully you feel the same way. And yeah, man. Another thing, when coming to the use of PEDs, I just never been a fan. You know, I want to come to the gym. I get a little exercise in. Get on the treadmill, get on the bike. Go to the weight room. That's just me now. It was never always that easy for me. I'll be honest with you. And I don't want you to think out there, man, that it's a piece of cake to lose weight. No, hells no, it's not. I brought this channel. I made this channel for that one reason, to let people know, brother. You honestly don't think to get on this journey is going to be easy. It's going to be fast. No, it's not. You have to have patience, and most importantly, once again, you have to be very disciplined to go through this life. To have success, it takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of discipline with food. It takes a lot of self-discipline with the fact that you have to at least get some exercise in 2, 3 times a week. Even just doing what I'm doing, just getting on a treadmill, walking on a treadmill, just getting on a bike, riding a bike just for a little while. I do half an hour on a bike, half an hour on a treadmill. So it's that simple. Those are the things that you need to do that will make a difference in your life. You know what I mean? You sit at home, and you rather be at home complaining about your life, complaining that you want to lose weight, complaining you want to live a healthier lifestyle, but yet you don't get up and put it into action. As I told you from the beginning, I didn't have the confidence when I was over 300 pounds. I didn't have the confidence to go to the gym myself. I felt ashamed of the way I was looking, but I took action about it because I had a backyard. I'm like, you know what? Let me go buy a bench. Let me buy a little bit of dumbbells, a little bit of weights that I could actually go to the backyard and exercise in the back of the house. That's where I started. And then finally, after a couple of months, I built up the confidence to be like, you know what? I'm going to join a gym. So once you build up the confidence to join the gym, that's what I did. I joined the gym, and now in the summertime when it's nice and hot outside, I still work out in the back of the house. I'm still in the back of the house. I'm still, I'll go to the parks, different parks in my state, exercise with other people outdoors. I don't have a big car, but I still put the weights, my bench in the car, and I just go driving around, and that's documented. It's all on this channel. You can look at this channel and you can see me in different parks working out with people. And I do it for a reason, to let people know, to just share the awareness of how important it is to have a physical, to be physical, to get up and actually do stuff, to get up and move. Don't just sit at home and be like, okay, I want to do this and I want to do that, but yet you're just sitting at home doing nothing. No, you have to actually get up, and you have to put these things into action. You have to literally you have to put it into action. Action is what it said. Talk is cheap. You have to get up and do something about what's bothering you. If you're being bothered every single day you wake up looking in the mirror, it bothers you, you do something about it. You know, it bothered me for years. Me going to my doctor, and my doctor is telling me that, you know, that I'm overweight, that I need to lose weight, that I need to lose for years. And it just came from one ear to the next, in one ear, out the next ears. You know, so I know there's a lot of people out there like that. Like they don't take it serious until it's too late. You know, but and then when it comes to the point of being too late, they immediately want to go to the doctor and get weight loss surgery. You know, they immediately want to start doing PEDs to burn the weight off fast. You know, don't take shortcuts. If you out there and you want to lose weight, do not take shortcuts. You know, get up and be active. Get up, go to the park. Get up, go to the front of your house. Just walk up and down. You know, just be active. Don't take shortcuts, because once again, the shortcuts you'll take is going to come back and ruin your life. It's going to take you back the same path that you're honestly trying to get out of. It's going to take you down the same road that you was on before you took the shortcut. Because shortcut happiness is temporary. You don't want to do nothing for temporary happiness. You want to do stuff that's going to make you happy for for the remainder of your life in this body. You know, so that's why it's always good to take the hard road. Because the road might be hard today, but if you constantly keep doing it, it becomes easier. And guess what you'll tell down the road? Now you'll have a story like me to share with other people, that I took the hard road, but look where it took me now. You know, it took me to a part of my life that I thought I'll never be. Whoever thought that I would be making a video to show people around the world that how important it is to take the hard road. You know, I created this channel for that reason. Just to show people that you don't have to go the easy path. That you don't have to get weight loss surgery. That you don't have to do steroids. You don't have to get on PEDs to live a healthy lifestyle. No, you don't. You know, I'm so happy now. I'll go to my doctor, and my doctor is like, Lenny, your blood pressure is perfectly fine. You know, like you're not pre-diabetic no more. Like you're everything. I'm normal every which way, shape, and form. Like, you know, my heart rates, my everything. When I get scanned for everything, everything comes back fine. It makes me very happy. But I put in the work to get to where I'm at. I put in the work. It was not easy. It was not me getting up and just snapping my fingers and all of a sudden my life changed. Hell's no. It didn't work like that for me, man. And don't think that you're gonna get up and it's gonna work like that for you, because it doesn't supposed to work like that. You know, it does not supposed to work like that. Everything you do and you struggle to get through it, when you do get the happiness out of what you're doing, the happiness is gonna last forever. I could guarantee you that. Everything you're doing in life that's hard and you take the hard way to keep doing it, when the happy days comes for what you're doing, you're going to enjoy it way more though, because it's going to last forever. You know, so just think about that all the time. Just before you keep going that path of, you know what, I'm going to take a shortcut, I'm just going to go to a doctor, get a weight loss surgery, and I'm going to go from this weight to this weight within 6 months. Yes, of course, it's possible. It's possible you go to a doctor and the doctor will have you, you'll get a weight loss surgery in 6 months, you'll look completely different. But I could guarantee you that 85% of people that does weight loss surgery, they gain back the weight because they took a shortcut to get the weight off of them, and they never took the hard way by being disciplined. A doctor cannot make you disciplined. You cannot find a doctor around this world to make you a disciplined person. You can't. A doctor just makes the money, they give you the weight loss surgery, and they told you they wish you the best. But 85% of people that do weight loss surgery, they always go back to being a bigger person, to gaining all the weight back. I've done seen it happen to several people that I personally know. So don't think about that part. Don't think about going down that path in life, the shortcut path. You know, get up, put in the work. You know, this channel is to make you see that it's possible. It's to make you see that the hard work pays off. You know, it's to just this is the reason why I made this channel, is just to let you see that it's possible that you could get up from being over 300 pounds and decide to be like, you know what, I'm gonna do something about my life. I'm gonna change my life. And where I start, I gotta start. A doctor can help me start it. I have to actually get up and do what it takes to me being a better person. So me living a healthier lifestyle. So I don't know who Mitzi Head is out there, man, or what's going on with you right now at this point in your life. But I hope that you could come to the conclusion and you could be like, you know what, I'm gonna make a change and I'm gonna make a change in the right way. You know, the biggest thing, once again, man, the biggest thing that it took me to overcome was my food consumption, my food consumptions, the food that I was eating. That was the biggest thing it took me to get over, dude. It was hard for me to get over eating certain foods that I was accustomed to eating for years of my life, dude. You know, but it took me over a year and a half to actually come to the point of my life right now, be able to be like, yo, bro, like I'm good. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to constantly worry about what I'm eating because I know what to eat. You know what I mean? I know exactly what I put in my body every single day. You know, and I've never been on a crazy fucking diet. I'm never want to be on some crazy diet. I've never been on a crazy diet. I've never been one of those be like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna eat salads all day and be good. Hells no. I've never been one of those people. Like I just gradually start cutting back on what I was eating. That's the only thing. That's the only change that I made. I just gradually decided to cut back. I just little by little just decided to cut back on what I was eating. You know, what's the reason why I got to over 300 pounds? What made me over 300 pounds? And I just started paying attention to why I was so heavy and what was I eating to make me that heavy. And I just started cutting back. I just started cutting back little and little. I started cutting back, and here I am now. You know, here I am a little over 5 years now, and it's a part of my life. You know, it's not something that I'm gonna just be like, oh, I'm gonna cut off. No, I'm gonna keep exercising every single day. I love it. You know, at the beginning I didn't really like it, but now I love it. I wake up and look forward to go exercising. I wake up, you know, I thank God first and foremost, man, that I'm alive, that I have health, and I go to better my health by going to the gym. You know, if not going to the gym, going to the park, going for a little run, going for a jog. You know, this is the things that I do. A lot of people don't do that because they think everything. They just don't think about like, you know what? They don't think about just being active. Being active matter, man. It's good to be active. You know, I've been active for a couple of years now and I love it. For a little over 5 years. I love it, bro. Cannot complain at all about the way my life is. My life now, I am loving all the hard work I put in. I love it, bro. You see me, I'm smiling. You know, you don't see the fat faced guy no more. You see, you know what I mean? Like I'm smiling ear to ear all the time because at the beginning it was really hard, and that's why a lot of people give up at the beginning. You know, a lot of people is not willing to put in the work because for the first 6 months for me, bro, it was hard, dude. It was rough. It was rough. I'll wake up in the morning and I'll be like, okay, let me just lay down for 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes. Next thing you know, I'm waking up in an hour and a half, and it's time for my ass to go to work. Gotta go take a shower, go to work. Dead ass. And then I'll be like, once I get out of work, I'll go work out. I'll get home from work tired. Guess what I do? Eat, shower, go to sleep. So it took me a long time, man. So I don't want you to just look at me now and be like, okay, or just you look at the channel and you see from the beginning how I started. You know, you see me in the back of the house exercising. You know, you see me There's pictures of me on this channel where I was over 300 pounds, so everything I'm saying is documented. You can look at it yourself. There's a video on this channel called Past Life. Go check it out. You'll see me from before and you'll see me now. So it wasn't easy for me, man, and it's not gonna be easy for you neither. I don't care who you are, where you're from in this world, it's not gonna be easy. It doesn't come easy, you know what I mean? So if you want it to be easy, don't start. It's not gonna be an easy journey. If you think that you're gonna decide to be like, okay, I'm gonna lose weight and exercise for 2, 3 weeks and then everything is gonna be normal, hell's no. That's not life. That's not being realistic. You can't decide to go on this path and this journey in your life and think that it's gonna be overnight. It's gonna be an overnight success. It doesn't work like that. It took me over 5 years to build this confidence to talk to you and bring you the reason that I have this channel. The reason why I created this channel, is just to show other people that's going through what I went through when I first started on this journey. Hopefully they could build up the confidence themselves to exercise. They could build up the self-esteem to be active. And most importantly, they could build up the discipline to eat what's right. Because that's where it's the biggest struggle. And that's where is the most important. The most important thing towards a healthy lifestyle is your food, man. So you guys have to get that down packed before you even start working out. Get your food intake, get the things that you're eating, get it down, right. Get it, make a schedule if you have to. Me, I didn't have to make a schedule to what I eat. I just decided to scale back and scale back. And to the point now, I look at certain foods and you will not get me to eat it. It's just not, to me, it's not worth it no more. So that's how you have to come to you and you have to build that up. It takes time to build that up, but you have to build that up. You have to build up the discipline to be like, I'm not going to go to McDonald's every day. I'm not going to eat fast food every day. I'm no longer going to drink soda every day. I'm going to drink soda. If I do like soda, I'm going to drink soda once a week now. It has to take you to do that. Nobody else cannot do that for you. You have to be the reason that it happened. You have to be the person that actually get up and decide to make those decisions. Nobody can make them for you. The doctor cannot make them for you. The doctor could give you weight loss surgery, but that's all the doctor could do for you. When coming to you having to live a healthy lifestyle, it's basically you have to do it. You have to get up and you have to make those decisions. You know what I mean? You have to make the decision to eat every day what's right, not just once. It's 7 days in a week. At least 5 to 6 days, you have to eat what's right. At least 5 days, you have to eat what's right. I'm just trying to give you a pass. I'm not trying to tell you every single day to eat what's good for your body, but out of 7 days, you got to do at least 4 to 5 days of eating what's good for your body. You know what I mean? You could take a day, whatever, and smash whatever you really like down, but you have to grow that discipline, and it took me over a year and a half to become that disciplined to do those type of things. I don't know how long it's gonna take you, but you have to get the discipline part of your life down pat. It's very important, man. Without having discipline in your life towards a healthier lifestyle, it's not possible. It's not possible, bro. I'll be very honest with you because I've done seen a lot of people. I've done met a lot of people who we went on the journey together at the same time, a little over 5 years ago, and we was, we was both in our 300s. And now I look at these people and I'm like, damn, why are they still the same? Why they still look the same? And the biggest difference with me and those people is the discipline factor. You know, like yeah, they're more active than they was 5 years ago. They were exercising a little bit. They're active, but still they're not disciplined with food. And they look at me and they always say, "Oh my God, this guy's he's on some form of PEDs, he's on some form of steroids." No, no, fuck no. I'm not a nothing. I just decide to work hard. I just decide when you're home sleeping, I'm up going for a run. When you're home sleeping, I'm in the gym for 2 hours banging out weights. I'm in the weight room. You know what I mean? When you're home playing video games, I'm in the park carrying my weights from my house into my car and driving it to the park. Why is your home playing video games? So now you see me, you can't talk like, oh, this guy is no. Everything that I do is documented on this channel. So when you're sitting home looking at me, be like, oh, this guy here, he's on some type of PEDs. No. Everything I done towards my weight loss journey and towards my healthier lifestyle is documented. You know what I mean? It's not nothing about me is a lie. Nothing about me is fake. I put in the work. You know, I put in the work every day. I continue to put in the work. So don't sit home and pass judgments and be like, this guy's just talking shit. This guy's, it looks like he's on some type of PEDs. He's taking some form of steroids. He's just a shit talker. No, I'm not. I'm not taking nothing, man. I don't have to lie to nobody. You know what I mean? I get up every single day and I thank God and His family for my life. And I just look towards a better future. That's it. Another thing why it's so important to live a healthy lifestyle, money cannot buy you health. I'll tell you right now. And the reason I said that, look at Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs was a multi-billionaire. This man had money he could have never spent towards his entire life. He had so much money he never would have able to spend it. The guy that owned Apple, that man passed away in his like what 50s or 60s or something. He passed away, I think, like in his 50s or something. With all the money he had, his health was horrible. He had horrible health, but he had a boatload of money. So if that's the type of things out there that should wake you up, money does not buy health. If you don't choose to get up and live a healthy lifestyle and do what it takes to be healthy, it's not gonna happen. I noticed over the years, so much people on social media is portraying the hustle, the hustle, the hustle, the hustle. They all want the hustle. They all want the private planes, the private jets, the fancy European cars, the fancy European name brands. But yet, those people are the most unhealthiest people in the world. Majority of these people you see on social media flossing shit around, these people are the most unhealthiest people. They're chasing the bag. They're chasing, quote unquote, the bag. But they're not chasing what really matters. That's the health. Because you could have the bag, man. Mr. Steve Jobs had the bag. He had a big bag. He had the biggest bag. And guess what happened? At the end of the day, he couldn't even spend all that money. He couldn't even spend that bag. He passed away because he had bad health. So this is something that should wake you up out there. This is something that you should really consider every single day that you wake up and you decide to just eat sugary food every single day. You decide to like put carbs in your body every single day. Instead of eating some fresh vegetables, instead of eating some fruits, you're gonna take it upon yourself, and go consume some fast food. You can't do those type of things every day. You can't. Don't chase the bag, chase health. You chase health, and I promise you, do what's right, the bag is gonna come regardless. The bag is always gonna come, man. You just have to do what's right. But the most important thing to chase in this world, chase your health. Don't chase the bag. Don't chase the bag, the money. Don't chase the money, man. The money's gonna come eventually. You create a plan, you work your plan, and the money's gonna come. If you're gonna chase anything in this world, chase your health. Every single day you wake up, do whatever it takes to living a healthy and having a healthy life. you know. And the only way to do that, and the biggest way to do that, is by watching what you eat. I'm gonna keep repeating this over and over and over and over again. The food is the biggest problem in this world. Food is what making people sick. Me personally, I'm not a doctor once again, and don't take this advice if you don't want to. But me personally, I think 85 to 90% of the sickness in this world is caused because of food. I honestly think that. I'm gonna always think that. Because the type of things that these manufacturers are putting into the food for shelf life, to stay on the shelf for a longer period of time so the food don't go bad, just to make profit, just for the profit, the greed over money, it's so bad in this world that people do not care what they do to other people to make money. They don't care. You know, it's horrible, but people are so blinded to the reality of life. You know, like how the fuck so many people are dying from diseases these days. Nobody's taking it upon themselves to look at like why is this happening? You know, like me, I think is over food. I honestly think the biggest problem in this world is the food that these manufacturers are putting out for people to eat. So if you don't want to take this advice, man, just be cautious. Be cautious of everything that you eat on a daily basis. Be cautious of everything that you put in your body on a daily basis, you know, because it matters. You might not think it matters today, but I can assure you that it does matter. You know, so always watch what you eat. And if you could cook as much as you eat, will be even better for you. Me, I cook a lot. I do. Like I'm one of those people that I actually go to the supermarket and I'll make my own food. You know, and once again, that wasn't my lifestyle. It took me years to be who I am now. But I know a lot of people don't like cooking. A lot of people just rather go out and go to places and buy food from other people. But you have no idea what these people are putting in the food to cook it. You know, it's just be careful with food, man. Food is one of the biggest problems that's causing a lot of health problems, a lot of diseases in this world. It's all because of the food. It's all because of the food. So your first thing that you have to do if you decide to go on a healthy lifestyle journey is get disciplined with food. I don't care what nobody out there will tell me, dude. Without being disciplined with food, you can never ever go on a healthy and be a healthy human being. You can't. You could go exercise 7 days a week, bro. You could get up every single day, 7 days, and go exercise, and you will not be healthy eating whatever you want. It doesn't work like that. You will not. If you decide to drink liquor every single day, if you decide every single day to drink alcohol, but yet I work out every day so I could drink alcohol every day, there's no way you're going to be a healthy person. There's no way. If you decide to eat fast food every single day, and yes, I work out so I can eat fast food, there's no way you're going to be healthy. There's no way you're going to be a healthy person in this world. If you decide to shoot up steroids, if you decide to use and abuse PEDs, there's no way in this world you're going to be a healthy human being. It's no way possible. You know what I mean? What makes you healthy is the food that you put in your body, is what you eat. That's what will make you live a healthy lifestyle. So that's the reason why I brought and I created this channel, man, to just show people that it's possible. It's possible to live healthy and to have a healthy life by just being disciplined. You know, it's a lot of other channels, YouTube channels out there that they're showing you the six packs, they're showing you the tight abs. I don't have a tight ab, but my stomach is good. You know, I don't. My stomach is good and it's getting lower because I put in the work to get my stomach the way it was. The way my stomach was, the way it is now, I put in the work to get it like this. You know, so I'm happy. with the journey that I am on, I'm very happy and grateful with the way my life is right now. You know, it wasn't an easy road, it wasn't an easy path, but I'm smiling every day, aren't I? I'm smiling, man. And I hope you out there who will see this video, you can smile as well. You could get up and decide to go on this journey and always smile every day while you're on this journey. You know, I hope you can get up every day and decide that you want to change your life and you want to live a healthier life. I hope this channel can make a difference for you. You know, I hope this channel could bring a fresh breath of air to you. You know, I hope the channel can make you look at life in a different way, that you could see a person like myself who've been struggling with weight problems my whole life. I've been chubby my whole life, so I've been one of those people that knows how it is to be over 300 pounds. I'm one of those people that know how it is to have a waist that's a 46 size waist. You know what I mean? Like, I know what it is. So when you walk every day, that your legs is rubbing together. You know, I know what it is. So I'm not here telling you a story about somebody else. No, this is my story. This is my life, and this is the reason I decided to create this channel, to just bring you awareness of how it's possible that you can live a healthy lifestyle and you become a healthier person, a healthier version of you than you was yesterday by doing what's right, by basically taking the hard way to accomplishing a better life. You know, don't wake up every day thinking it's gonna be easy. Once again, guys, it wasn't easy for me, and I guarantee it's not gonna be easy for you neither. But if you stick with it, eventually it becomes easy. Like for me now, at this point in my life, this is easy. It's, you know, me coming to the gym for 2 hours is easy for me. Me getting up at 3 in the morning, going outside for a run is easy for me. Me getting out of work to go to the park, to work out, to exercise is easy for me. You know, but it wasn't like that for at least a year and a half. It wasn't like that easy. You know, it took me months and months and months and months to build up the discipline, to, you know, to make myself stronger, to make myself better, to get it. Like, Lenny, you have to do this. This is necessary. You know, it took a long time. It took a long time for me to convince myself the how important this was for me to do it. You know, and I stand here telling you right now that I'm very happy I took that path. You know what I mean? Like, I'm very, very happy that I took the path I took that path of the hard road. I took the hard road. I didn't do nothing to take a shortcut. I took the hard road, and I'm happy with the person I am right now. I have no regrets because I didn't take no shortcuts. I'm happy, and I deserve to be happy. You know, I'm happy, I'm smiling, and I deserve to smile because I'm one of those who took the hard road, and it paid off for me. It paid off. You know, so if you're gonna take a similar road that I took, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be rough. Yes, it is. It's gonna be very hard. It's gonna be very rough. But my advice to you, man, stick it through. Stick with it. Stick with it. Stick with it. Stick with it. Don't never quit. Stick with it every single day, and you should see it through. And eventually, you're gonna start smiling like I'm smiling. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very appreciative. I'm very grateful for you guys subscribing to this channel. And hopefully, man, you can look at this channel and it'll make a difference in your life. And just know I'm a real human being. There's nothing about me fake. You know, I took the hard way in life and it worked out for me, and I'm still taking the hard road. Everything that I'm doing in my life hasn't been easy. And I don't want it to be easy. Because I realized taking the hard road for my weight loss journey, I took the long and hard road, and I'm happy right now. So everything that I'm venturing into, I don't expect it to be easy. And I'm enjoying every single day of the process. Because I know when I overcome this hard part of it, the smiles come. It's me smiling every day. So I hope you guys take care out there, man. Enjoy the channel. I'm gonna bring you content as much as I can on a daily basis. I'm gonna keep bringing you content. Hopefully, we go through a journey. We go through this journey together. Take care of yourself. Always do what's right. Always do what's right for each and every creation on this face of this earth. You know,